Hello guys, this is Prasad from Prasad VFX Studios. Today we are going to learn how to set up matte painting in Nuke. So first I will go to my Photoshop file. Here is my matte painting file I created. Now I will show you all layers one by one. So I will come from bottom to top. This is my composition. This top layer is combination of all merging layers. Now I want to split this top layer as 4 parts. First I want this horse. So go to horse individual layer. Hold Ctrl and select this layer. This part only selected. Next I will go to top layer. I will press J for duplicate. See, the selection we got from individual layer and duplicate image we got from top layer. Once turn on this individual layer by holding Alt and click on eye symbol. In the same way we need left side tree and right side tree. Repeat the same process. Go to individual layer, hold Ctrl and select layer thumbnail. Next select the top layer, take duplicate. Next repeat the same process for right side tree also. Now we got 3 layers and we need one more layer which is castle background. So turn off these 3 layers. Now we have only BG. Then hold Ctrl Alt Shift E in Windows, Command Option Shift E in Mac. Then we got separate BG layer. Now we have 4 individual layers. So delete remaining layers except above 4 layers and save it. Now jump into Nuke, drag Photoshop file into Nuke. Go to project settings, select 4000 into 2000 and set frame range as 1 to 250. Next double click on read one. There is an option called breakout layer. Click on that. Immediately we get rebuilt actual matte painting from Photoshop. Next delete all these crop nodes and Photoshop merge nodes. Now I am going to take Fremont node and crop node. Select 2 nodes. Next I will copy paste these on every single layer that we have here. Next, I will bring camera. Now we bring scanline render. Now I'm going to put one card on each of these layers. Next, I will select them all and search for scene, then enter. Now every card automatically hook up to scene. Then connect scanline camera to camera, scene to scene. If we go to 3D view, it's visible like this. Click on card 1, move it on Z-axis. Next card 2, move it back. Again card 3, we need to adjust manually. Now the actual problem is, if I look at through camera perspective, you can see the layers not scaled correctly. That means now we would have to go manually and scaling my background inside my bounding box. So select all these cards and scene, delete them. Now I will show you one trick. Take a new card. Now we have to set up card focal length and aperture and camera focal length and aperture. So how can we set up? If you want to know the actual sensor of camera, you can search in online. But the other way that you can do it as well is, if you go to the camera tracker, there is an option called film lag preset. If you open the film lag preset, here we have all the film lag presets of all the known cameras. Let's for example assume this black plate is 5D. Now our film lag size is 36 by 24. That means my horizontal aperture should be 36 and vertical aperture should be 24. And I will update focal length something 35. Then open card, update same focal length in card also. So that means focal length of card is 35. Next, lens in aperture, that means horizontal aperture. So enter 36 here. So that is how we set up that card. Next, take this card and connect it to crop one. Then copy paste the card and connect it for remaining layers. Now I am selecting all of my cards and press scene, and that will connect all of them. Now once go and check in 2D view. See, black screen will be here. That means we didn't set G space of card. So go to card 1, adjust G space of card. See, if I go up, this is the focal view of my camera. If I move in G, it actually moves inside the focal length of camera. If I view it on my camera perspective, You can see that it's always locked to my horizontal and vertical. So I will give 500 in G-space of card 1 and I will adjust all these cards one by one. Now it's perfect. Now go to camera, translate, animate it on G-space. So go to first frame, set key for translate, rotate and scale. Then go to last frame, slowly enter minus value in G-space of translate. See, the camera is moving slowly towards the castle. And little bit adjustments required in y-axis also. Once play the video. I will go to card 1 and I am changing G-space value from 500 to 200. Then go to camera, adjust y-axis. Now once play this video. So this is how we need to set up matte painting in Nuke. Today I just want to show you this little trick. Hope you are enjoying this trick. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.